From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport. And driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend the first day is spring and the snow is falling, baby. Follow us on all social media platforms. Just search Bill Moran or Billified. And you can also follow us on YouTube at Billified. We're live there now. Dougie Fresh in the studio.
What's going on, baby?
Dougie gets here. You tell Doug to come at a certain time. He'll show up at noon.
Yeah.
I felt so bad because it's like you got to see how the fudge is packed here. He did. I was doing other work. But then I go, I feel bad because this is my studio. I have this studio all day long. But, I mean, I had meetings this morning. And
you're busy.
I am busier than I've ever been, and it's an amazing thing. I have to tell you, it is truly, you know how people go, I'm blessed. And somebody said it to me today.
Yeah, they say it in my Uber. And I look in the mirror, I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
You suck. Your life sucks.
Why would you do that?
I don't say that.
But I have to say, like, I go, boy, this is I'm blessed. This works.
Yeah.
And we're trying something new tonight. I have the overhead lights off.
Don't you like to look at me in the light?
Well, I like it like this.
Do you want me to turn around like usual?
It looks pretty. It looks pretty good in this. In this light. Now I have other lights that we haven't set up yet, and that can kind of rain down on you. So we need to get.
You know who we should ask for lights is Illumination Design on Westridge.
Yeah,
she's a sponsor of my fundraiser.
Is she?
Yeah,
Illumination Design. I thought they did a lot of Hollywood stuff too, don't they?
The girls in there should be in Hollywood. They're so hot.
Yeah,
yeah. Joey, Margaret, and I can't remember the other girls, but it's a fun place.
Very very good.
Yeah.
Now, are you Irish, Phelps?
No, my mother's from Welsh and my dad's from Hungary. It makes me hung.
Oh yeah. Is your dad really Hungarian?
No.
Oh,
he's from Memphis. Somebody asked me.
Memphis.
No, somebody asked me the other day. I think I do have some Irish on my mother's side.
Yeah.
A little Scottish, English. I go, honestly, I just never cared.
All right. Well,
But I know it's important. I mean, you're Italian or Irish or Polish.
Well, I don't think it really is important.
Well, to some people it is. Yeah.
But it's the
heritage.
It's a fun thing, and I'm very Irish. Maybe
you are?
From pretty much everybody's from Ireland.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Moran was an Irish name.
It's actually pronounced Moran over there.
Moran?
No.
Moran?
Moran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard that often too, right?
No more.
How am I doing? Moran.
Too much.
Take my pantyhose off, Bill. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you have a good St. Patrick's Day, though?
I DJ'd for 8 hours
Look at this.
O'Loughlin, Silk O'Loughlin's. The owner's Irish, Mike McEwen. Mm-hmm. He has me every year, and it was a great time. I have actually a funny story because I have a little fan club.
Wait, what?
A little fan club that comes there, and they want my beanie. And this happened last year. It was Carrie, Gina, Diane, and Colleen.
So these women want your beanie.
My beanie. The one, I think
not your weenie. They want your beanie.
Well, just my beanie.
Whoa! Well, I heard a well.
So that's my beanie. I've had this for 15, 16 years.
Okay, you wear that.
So these girls were grabbing it last year.
Okay. So hang on a second. Let me see that. Can you hold that picture up to the camera?
Sure.
Hold that picture up. Hang on.
Yeah.
All right. You got to see it. Doug looks like he went for Halloween as a newborn baby. When they put did they say that? Yeah. They put a beanie on a baby.
Yeah.
You've got a big fat baby head.
Big fat baby head.
And you're clean shaven.
I bought it last second at St. Pat's when I was working in the Blue Room last year.
Okay.
So
does the beanie get you
nothing attention? No. It's just what I can wear for St. Patty's. So last year these 4 girls that are very good friends, they're all married.
Yeah.
They were all grabbing my beanie last year and they wanted it.
Right.
So this year, it was a plan that I was going to buy them all beanies, but I didn't.
Okay.
I was just walking through the store and there was this Irish beanie.
Yeah.
And it
that
flashed.
Beanie looks like it's too small for you.
Yes. Well, the bigger you know what they say about big beanies?
No, I don't know what they say.
Big hats. At least that's what I was working on Saturday. So I got Colleen a hat because I knew she was Irish.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure about the other one. So I set up. She came back to say hi. I go, oh, by the way, I bought you something. Her husband had come by too, and I go, by the way, I got your wife a little something, something. He's like, good for you, thank you much. So I gave it to her. So she wears it outside. She put it on. I go make the girls jealous. Well, within 2 minutes,
What is that?
Gina
Yeah.
comes back.
Well, Gina's not Irish.
Oh, she's not Irish. She's Italian. And
You
she
just
had a
raised.
temper.
You just raised the Italians.
She unlocked a Foot Locker and brought out her stampy feet and her pouty lips. And I saw her. This place is packed. And I'm playing tunes. I'm on the mic. And she is partying everybody like the Red Sea. I'm going to talk to this motherfucker. So she comes back. She puts her hands on her hips and starts bobbing her head. Yeah. Where's my fucking head? Go,
Really?
Well, I go, I don't see you a lot. I see you at Forest Hill.
Oh, wow.
So Colleen gets one. I mean, they're all a little drunk, and I'm laughing.
Did you tell her that Colleen's hotter or anything?
Even
if you had to lie, just to really
I
just
said, well, I
stoke
know
up.
Colleen. She goes, I know you know Colleen. We all know you know Colleen because I flirt with Colleen. But her husband's a sponsor of the breast cancer fundraiser, and they golf and they bowl and hang out with them a little bit more. That's all it was. And I go, I don't think you're Irish. She goes, I have some Irish in me. I go, you're fucking Italian. She goes, no. I go, what's your last name? And she couldn't think of it fast enough. Her maiden name or her married name. And I start laughing. And that was a running joke for 5 or 10 minutes, giving me shit. But it was a fun day. People are dancing. The place was packed. They had the bagpipers before me. And I think they were busy on Sunday too, being the actual.
Yeah. Sunday was a nice day. Saturday was all the parade and that kind of craziness. And that
so you were in the parade
with Greg Connors. Yeah, I haven't done the parade in a number of years, and it was a blast.
Were you throwing out candy or anything for the kids?
They had so much stuff. They had cups and koozies and candy, and they must have spent like $5,000. I'm thinking on stuff to give away at the parade.
Sure.
Yeah. And they maybe T-shirts there too. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I just carried
that stuff. Doesn't add up too bad. You buy it by bulk. You get huge boxes.
I think it was, but I wouldn't be surprised if what's the number.
He's an outgoing guy.
They are.
Yeah,
and they do a lot for the community. They're sponsors of the parade. They've been sponsors of the parade for a long time. So that's the deal. Were you in the city at all today?
What part of the city?
Any part of the
downtown?
City. Yeah. Did you stop off anywhere and get a sip of water?
No. But I did see something on Facebook at Red Light. Did you boil that?
No, but
there's a boiling advisory.
Well, the water tastes full-bodied and has a hint of mystery to it. I'll tell you that, Doug. How does a body end up in the reservoir at Highland? How? Did you see it's a 10-foot fence with spikes on top?
Oh, gosh. Stranger things have happened.
How does somebody get in there?
What about the guy on Hudson last week? He had 12 knife wound stabbings, and they said it was the worst suicide they ever saw. Don't spit the water out. You might electrocute us.
That was close. Yeah, I know. Now they're saying to boil the water. Like, could you imagine if sudden you take a big sip of water and you go, oh, pubic.
What?
Like, what? No, but I'm saying, what could get in the water? I guarantee you
Bacteria?
this. No, but possibly.
Okay.
I'm thinking that they check that water and they check that reservoir and they look at things, and it's hard to get in there. So, but I'm sure an animal has gotten in there.
Yeah.
I bet they don't stop that.
Probably not.
And we don't know where the animal's been. So this, obviously, human body, people will freak out. You got to do the right thing. I get all that.
Did they identify the guy yet?
I haven't looked at any of the news since earlier today. I thought it might be fun to compare the only two news stations that I could get audio from and see who covered the story better. We can do that.
Now, where's the reservoir?
This is off Highland. Yeah, so it's over more Highland, and it's kind of hidden. So
I was
don't
not
know.
over there. Actually, I was over that way by McQuaid and the Tops Plaza there.
Could be become the new secret ingredient for local craft breweries.
Maybe. Full body flavor?
Yeah.
Well, you said that.
Because I'm going, I mean, what about the bodies they don't find in there? What if somebody got cement shoes and they just dropped you down to the bottom? You wouldn't even know he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, don't they? It's not a PFC factor. What, like you check your pool, your
pH.
pH factor.
Yeah, pH.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Not good with alphabets.
No, you're
you
not.
See me eat soup. Anyways, but they have to. Sure, they've got to filter it.
But
obviously,
there's so many purification standards already.
Like an arm's not going to get stuck in the tank and be like, "Turn it off, Bob. You got a problem." Tank 10.
I'm going. Like you're gonna go somewhere and the glass is your own house. You let your kids do the dishes?
I don't have kids.
Not you, but
right.
Fuck, I've been to your house. I guarantee whatever you're drinking out of in that house is filthier than what that fucking body in the water. I guarantee it.
My house is immaculate.
Your pH balance is way off. Way off. Don't even lie. I know it. Don't go to Doug's house and have a drink of anything unless it's got alcohol. It kills what was in the glass. I'm fucking with
What were you drinking in my house? Alcohol.
I'm like, what are you going to get, a tongue fungus? Because the guy had foot.
I've had my mouth in worse places than that reservoir.
Look,
haven't we all? I hope you have.
The thing is, I feel like, and maybe I'm way off base. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I feel like we overreact to these things. Look, you got to find out why this guy ended up in the reservoir. Hopefully, I don't know. It's a mystery, right? We don't know how this guy got in. And even you'll hear the chief of the Rochester Police Department, or maybe he's not the chief, but the spokesman, talk about like the fence. How did he get in there? And I'm sure the
10
family
foot high with
some. I think they say razors, but I'm not sure. So it's not easy to get in.
Should have that at the border.
I think they do.
Guillermo, let's go to the waterworks. I saw it on the Monopoly table. We go there, and then the Electric Avenue.
I think they have certain segments like that. But my only thing was like they're talking about. Well, we're going to drain it. We got to drain it down. I'm like, this is like Caddyshack with the pool, and it turns out it's a. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I go, it's an overreaction. It's a body, but at the same time, I don't know.
Finding bodies in Lake Mead with the water.
There was some reports over the years that they found barrels with the human remains in them.
Well,
yeah, I get it, but that's but even there, the purification. Look, wherever you're gonna go, you're taking a risk. Breathing,
right? These
days, you're taking a risk. I don't know. What am I gonna tell you? You walk around worried all the time. I feel terrible for the family of whomever.
Same way with
this
the
is.
air quality.
Yes.
If you're in the middle of Hong Kong and China.
Yeah. Bad.
I've seen pictures. It looks cloudy on a bright day because
my sister.
But if you go out to Geneseo, it's beautiful. You're in the sound of music.
Yeah. My sister, who has a doctorate in linguistics, had to go over and teach English in China, in Shanghai. And she said you had to wear a mask because there's no EPA there. There's no Environmental Protection Agency. So
they
the
are
coal
terrible.
Factors,
just a few videos.
It really is bad.
It's a shithole.
It's really
I shouldn't
bad.
say that, but even with
you go
the
out,
ocean,
you need to take a shower right away. I mean, there's just nothing there that And yet here we are as a planet. We're still fine.
Planet's not going anywhere.
No.
George Carlin had a great bit about that. He goes, "Folks, they want to save the planet. Planet's not going anywhere. We're going somewhere."
Yeah,
planet's been around for 1 billion years.
Yeah. I don't think the planet is either. I'm not saying that there aren't things we shouldn't be good stewards. If you feel like driving an electric car is a good thing for you, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. Do whatever you want. Let's not shit it up any more than we want. Let's try to protect it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I don't wake up in the morning and go, hey, did someone turn on the sun today? I mean, I feel like that in Rochester at times, but hey, is the moon going to up in the sky? These things have been going on. There's a greater,
for a long time.
There's a greater source.
We should be
somewhere.
taking better care of the ocean. I've seen
the plastics,
reels, the plastics, and all that. We shouldn't be littering in the ocean.
No, I get that.
And I want to say I don't know the group, but I think in the past 5 years they've taken out 2.5 million pounds of waste.
Oh, out of the garbage, out of the ocean. Yeah.
And I mean, you imagine how much life and food and we get from that.
Okay, so I'm just going to read you what 10NBC has here. Update: body of man found in Highland Park. So we know it's a man. Triggers boil water notice.
Well, I'm glad somebody.
Hey, why are we boiling this water? Well, if you're cooking, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't want to joke. All right, this was big
Where's
news.
all the bottled water coming from?
I get mine at Aldi's.
Right.
Pure. It's called Per Aqua.
Puraqua.
Well, it's Pur, so I don't know.
It's too small a writing. I can't see.
All right, now, Doug, I want you to listen. Which of our local news agencies covered this story better? This is from the Noon News today, earlier today. We will start out with the CBS affiliate, which is Channel 8, where we live. And we'll work our way up the dial to the ABC affiliate. NBC didn't have any audio that I could grab, but here is the CBS affiliate.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here at noon this Tuesday afternoon. I'm Brennan Summers. Let's get right to the latest on the breaking story at this hour. The investigation into a disturbing discovery this morning at the Highland Park Reservoir. A body found in the water, and now Rochester police are trying to figure out what exactly happened there. We go live right now to Isabel Garcia.
Well, we know someone drowned.
Yep.
Well, or was somebody
Found a
dumped?
body.
Or was somebody dumped?
At the reservoir with more details. Isabel, what can you tell us?
Well, Gene, he's lying face down and he's dead, and he's wearing Levi's. Shoes are off. He's got a broken arm, and I can't really tell what he looks like, but yeah. Boil your water for half an hour. Back to you, Gene.
Hi, Brennan. Just about 30 minutes ago, I saw 3 water authorities employees walk out of the reservoir with what appeared to be...
They're all rubbing their foreheads going, what the fuck happened? Hey, Bob, you were supposed to check the cameras. How did you let this happen, you asshole? We're all getting fired. You fucking dick.
Be several samples of water in small vials. Those were placed in a cooler and then driven away. Now,
Hey, yo, Bob, taste this. What do you think? Hey, Doug, what do you think?
Oh, foot.
Yeah.
I got foot in that
I think you should boil a little bit. Get some ramen noodles.
we're told that reservoir employees saw the body around 8 a.m. This while doing their daily walk around. Now, RPD says the...
Hey, that looks like it could have been.
How warm is it?
water supply was diverted, this as a scuba team worked to recover the victim. No ID on who that might be at this point, but investigators say the victim appears to be an adult. Captain Greg Bellows says he wants to emphasize the water in the city is still safe to drink.
Okay. Since then, they've said boil the water, so I'm not sure.
It says safe to drink.
Well, you know that somebody got up this morning in the city, took a shower, right? Probably got a mouthful. Some people brush their teeth in the shower. Some people do that. Some people shave in the shower.
I shave in the shower.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you have one of those steam mirrors?
No.
Or just go blind.
By feel.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah. Your scar's looking good on your face, too.
It is
just
a little
nice,
better.
It's just a nice red mark now.
Somebody says to me, hey, man, been doing a lot of coke, have you?
Well, that or herpes.
This reservoir is not being in use for any drinking water or anything, or any water across
By the way, way to make fun of cancer. Seriously, that's awesome.
the city.
I'm not. I'm making fun of a scar.
Fucking teasing you.
The plan as of now is to drain the reservoir, thoroughly clean it before refilling it and testing water from there. So they're constantly
That is
testing
totally
water as we go,
Caddyshack.
making sure.
Yes.
I want the pool
Yes.
drained and bleached and cleaned all before noon.
This is what I'm saying. I go, these poor sons of bitches. Do you know how much work that's got to be?
So good.
How about the guy whoever, I don't know if they have overnight workers there, probably not. But whoever's monitoring
No, the
camera,
water authority, they do.
they do. So you go, hey, were you sleeping on the job? Because I was looking for an easy day. I needed to leave early. My kid's got a recital. I got something I got to do. Now I got to stay and fucking drain the water. Thank you very much.
You just pull a fucking plug. How bad is it?
Well, I got to refill it. We got to test it. I got to stand there.
Oh, jeez.
Everything is good, and there's been no abnormalities, no issues with drinking water associated with the reservoir. We want to make sure we get that out there, that there is no safety issues that we're aware of associated with this.
That we're aware of, but boil it.
But you say the fence.
And I just spoke
Well,
with
hang
the
on. I'll
captain
get into
on
it.
the phone a short time ago, who tells me they did, in fact, officially recover the body from the reservoir, and that has been taken. I'm also told the city of Rochester will be providing an update on, of course, several questions which remain here, especially regarding the water situation. At some point in the coming hours, we will, of course, continue to closely monitor the story. For now, we will send things right back to you at the desk. Reporting live in Rochester, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
And then you hear it go,
Garcia.
oh,
Puh.
God, they made me
Gosh.
drink it.
Puh. I just went down to Isabel Garcia. Give me some of that water.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I don't even know her. Is that bad?
Probably.
Oh, well, nobody listens to this anyways.
Nah, no, not at all. Not at all. Nope. You are so right with that. You're safe. Believe me. All right. Now, here is the Here's the ABC.
We get a call from Isabel Garcia. No, I'm sorry.
I won't.
All right.
All right. Here from the ABC affiliate. Here's their story.
This midday, Rochester police are investigating after a body was found in the Highland Park Reservoir. The RPD's
Too much music on that.
Oh,
come on, get to
They
the
come in
news.
hot.
Yeah.
They come in hot.
Those
Let
are the
you know.
Grammys.
And he says the reservoir.
scuba team is now working to
Wait,
recover
they got a
that
scuba
body.
team?
Yeah, they said in the last one.
I didn't hear it on
Yeah, they
Channel
said
8. Did they?
Channel 8. The scuba team officially
I mean,
recovered the
you
body.
couldn't get a leaf thing in your pool and just pull the guy over?
Hey, Sam, grab that rake out of the shed. Damn it. God,
They
just
gotta throw
almost.
They should
hey,
throw.
hey, hold my waist. I'm going to lean out really far.
Hey, get a door.
I
throw
got
it
his
in
hand.
there. No, get a door. Throw it in. I know. I love this scene from the Titanic. Don't let go, Jack.
Appears to be a deceased adult. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Schrack. Officers responded to the Highland Park Reservoir around 8 o'clock this morning after employees with the City Water Bureau discovered the body during the regular morning rounds of the reservoir. The investigation into how that individual ended up in the reservoir continues this midday. Police are reviewing security video there. Captain Greg Bello says the reservoir is intentionally challenging to get into, and the city will review its security measures at the site.
It's certainly fenced off, and that's where we're trying to go reviewing through camera footage to see how this person would have gotten there, because it is, as you can see behind me, it's at least a 10-foot fence with essentially spikes on top. It's a challenge to get in there without having a key or without going through the gate. So that's what we're looking into, is how this person could have gotten in there.
How do you throw
Bello
a
says
guy
the city's
I don't know.
10 feet? It's not like that
Catapult?
that keg toss you do at the carnivals.
It's a catapult. I don't
So
know.
a dead weight, let's even say he's 170, 180 pounds.
Yeah.
To try to get him over a 10-foot fence.
It's
with
crazy.
spikes.
So if you're saying if the person was already dead, they're wondering, is it possible that the guy was alive and climbed in there? And I don't know.
For what reason, though?
Frisbee golf and it went in.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I have no idea.
Water Bureau
Frisbee golf.
immediately bypassed the reservoir as soon as the body was found, and there are no safety issues with drinking water. Once the body is removed, the reservoir will be drained, cleaned, and tested before returning to full use. Anyone with information, though, is being asked to call 911.
They always ask that. Anybody with information.
Yeah, and there's people
then-
that have information.
But I would love to be at 911 because that some nut just comes on and calls up and says they have information, but they have nothing. Well, I walked there yesterday. Just want to let you know, and I did see some shady people. They were standing by the trees and things. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of calls that 911's going to get.
Yeah.
They probably have to leaf through a lot of them. All right, who did the better coverage, CBS or ABC? Our local affiliates.
I got to go with Rodriguez.
Yeah, I thought CBS was. I thought they did a nice job. They did a nice job. Brendan Summers, who used to be at 10 NBC, has moved over there. So now you know.
Now I know.
But apparently, it is still a boil water advisory, and so there we go.
So that's the big news for the day.
That was the big news in our area today. Yes.
Besides the snow coming on first day of spring.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah. I mean, it's Snow Angel. Faced body down, so the
Really?
girls could tell it was mine.
Really? That and more when?
Huh?
That and more when? What's the date? Plug your comedy. That's your
I'm
cue.
sorry. It's gonna
that
be-
and more.
I did not.
On-
That and more. April 4th,
April
Thursday.
4th, Thursday, April 4th.
Going to be opening for Greg Owens in Cindy Arena. It's going to go me, Cindy,
Proving that-
back to me.
Comedy's hard. Dying is easy. Doug Phelps, everybody.
Get your tickets at thecarlsoncomedy.com.
Okay.
And we've filled up 150 so far sold,
All
somewhere close to that.
Okay.
There's still two and a half weeks left. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
come
get your
on
tickets.
out.
It's going to be a fun show. That'll be a fun show.
Yeah.
It's a great group.
And if you get in from listening to the podcast, make sure you stay till after the show. Let's get a picture together because I do have a record of keep the pictures of people.
You do.
Yeah, I have a special folder on my laptop.
It's called Doug's Friends.
Yeah. From Comedy Thoth.
Doug's fans. I'm sorry. All right, we'll take a moment. have you been on any dating sites? I have.
I'm on a couple right now.
You are?
Yeah.
This is fantastic
Yeah.
news.
Silver singles.
Does your dad know it?
No.
Okay, well, he does now.
Okay.
But somebody sent me a woman.
Wants to get laid?
No, a picture of a woman that they found on a dating site.
No.
What?
Is it fake? Is it no?
No, it is not fake.
How do you know that? Do you know her?
I don't know her.
Okay, well.
But I'm betting that this isn't fake.
Okay.
If I'm betting money, I'm betting it's not fake. I would normally say I bet a paycheck, but I don't get one anymore. I just make it as I go. All right, we will we'll take a moment. But first,